Hello and welcome to the show. Tonight we're diving headfirst into the thrilling, and by thrilling I mean slightly terrifying, world of global military might. Because tonight we're counting down the top 10 countries in the world when it comes to wielding very powerful weapons, but also hopefully not using them. That's right, we're talking about countries that are both jacked and responsible, like the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson of geopolitics. We'll be exploring the nations that have the most advanced military capabilities. You know, things that go boom and make you go, ooh. While also, and this is the important bit, maintaining high standards of safety. Because let's be honest, a loaded water gun at a pool party is only fun until someone forgets to shout, ceasefire. We'll be asking the tough questions like, just how many missiles are too many missiles? And if a hypersonic weapon falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, is it still incredibly unnerving? So buckle up, grab your nearest atlas, or just open Google Maps, and get ready for a wild ride through the complex world of international security. You might want to put on a helmet, metaphorically speaking, of course, or maybe an actual helmet, just to be safe. Kicking off our list at number 10 is unsurprisingly the United States. Now, the US is like that friend who shows up to a potluck with enough food to feed a small army. Except in this case, the food is actually fighter jets, nuclear submarines, and enough firepower to make a Michael Bay film blush. They've got the largest military budget on the planet, spending more on defense than the next 9 countries combined, which I mean is a lot of money, like you could buy everyone in Wyoming a pony kind of money. But hey, with great military power comes great responsibility, or at least that's what Uncle Ben told Spider-Man, and who are we to argue with a wise, albeit fictional uncle? The US has a whole bunch of safety protocols in place, from rigorous training programs to strict rules of engagement. They've also got a pretty good track record when it comes to preventing accidental launches, which is nice. Because the only thing scarier than a country with a lot of nukes is a country that accidentally launches a nuke. Coming in at number 9 is Russia, a country that's been described as a riddle, wrapped in a mystery, inside an enigma, which honestly sounds like a terrible game show. Russia's got a massive nuclear arsenal. They've actually got the most nuclear warheads in the world, which is either impressive or terrifying, depending on your outlook on life. They've also got a whole lot of tanks, planes and submarines, because if there's one thing Russia loves more than nesting dolls, it's military hardware. Now, in terms of safety, Russia has been known to play things a little close to the chest. They've got safety regulations in place, of course, but they're not exactly keen on sharing the details with the rest of the world. It's like that friend who refuses to tell you what's in their secret ingredient. You just have to trust that it's not going to blow up in your face. At number 8, we have China, a country that's been experiencing a meteoric rise in, well, pretty much everything, including military power. They've been investing heavily in their armed forces, developing advanced weapons systems like hypersonic missiles and stealth fighters. And let's be honest, nothing says we've arrived quite like a hypersonic missile. Now, China's safety record is a bit of a mixed bag. They've had some accidents in the past, but they've also been taking steps to improve transparency and cooperation on international safety standards. It's like that friend who's still learning to cook. They might burn the occasional dish, but they're getting better with each try. Hopefully. Chapter 4, number 7, India. A peacock flexes its feathers and acquires some seriously powerful weapons. Coming in at number 7 is India, a country with a long and storied history, a love for Bollywood musicals and a rapidly growing military. India's been beefing up its defenses in recent years, modernizing its armed forces and investing in new technologies. They've also got a no-first-use policy when it comes to nuclear weapons, which is always a good sign. It's like that friend who brings a guitar to a party but promises not to play Wonderwall unless specifically requested. India's safety record is generally considered to be pretty good, although there have been some concerns about accidents and incidents in the past. Still, they're actively working to improve safety standards and procedures, which is really all you can ask for in a country with a whole lot of firepower. Chapter 5, number 6 of France. Ooh la la, look at those weapons. But don't worry, they come with safety instructions. At number 6, we have France, a country known for its romantic language, delicious pastries, and, oh yeah, a pretty formidable military. France has a long history of military prowess, and they're not afraid to show it off. They've got nuclear weapons, a powerful navy, and some seriously stylish uniforms. Seriously, have you seen those hats? France takes safety very seriously, which is good, because the only thing more terrifying than a baguette is a baguette that can launch a nuclear missile. They've got strict safety protocols in place and are actively involved in international efforts to promote arms control and disarmament. Chapter 6, Number 5, United Kingdom, the OG military powerhouse, still got it. Coming in at number 5 is the United Kingdom, a country that's been a major military power for centuries. They've got a global reach, a permanent seat on the UN Security Council, and a penchant for tea that would make even the most caffeinated American jittery. The UK has a long history of military innovation, and they're still at the forefront of defence technology today. In terms of safety, the UK has a pretty good track record. They take safety very seriously and have strict regulations in place to prevent accidents and misuse of weapons. It's like that friend who always brings a first aid kit to a party. You just know they've got you covered in case things go sideways. Chapter 7. At number 4, we have Israel, a country that's smaller than the state of New Jersey but packs a serious military punch. Despite its size, Israel has one of the most technologically advanced militaries in the world. They've got cutting-edge missile defense systems, sophisticated drones, and cyber warfare capabilities that would make even the most tech-savvy teenager jealous. Israel takes safety very seriously because when you're surrounded by countries that aren't exactly on your Christmas card list, you kind of have to. They've got rigorous training programs, strict rules of engagement, and a deep understanding of the importance of preventing accidental escalation. Coming in at number 3 is Pakistan, a country with a complex history, a love for spicy food, and a nuclear arsenal that would make even the most jaded general nervous. Pakistan has been steadily building up its military capabilities in recent decades, developing a range of conventional and nuclear weapons. They've also been actively involved in counter-terrorism efforts, which has earned them both praise and criticism from the international community. Pakistan's safety record has been a subject of concern for some experts, particularly when it comes to the security of their nuclear weapons. However, Pakistan maintains that they have robust safety protocols in place and are committed to preventing accidents and misuse. At number 2, we have North Korea, a country that's often shrouded in secrecy and known for its unpredictable behavior. North Korea has been rapidly developing its military capabilities in recent years, conducting a series of missile tests that have rattled nerves around the world. They've also made significant strides in their nuclear program, which has raised serious concerns about regional stability. North Korea's safety record is, shall we say, a bit of a mystery, wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in a barbed wire fence, guarded by soldiers who haven't blinked in 3 days. They're notoriously secretive about their military activities, and there are concerns about the safety and security of their nuclear weapons program. And finally, at number 1 we have Germany. Yes, you heard that right, Germany. Now, before you start picturing lederhosen-clad soldiers marching to the beat of a polka band, let me explain. Germany has been quietly but steadily rebuilding its military in recent years, investing in advanced technology and expanding its capabilities. They've also got a strong commitment to international cooperation and arms control, which is always a good sign. Germany takes safety very seriously, which is reassuring because the last thing the world needs is another Oktoberfest incident, but this time with, tanks. They've got strict safety protocols, rigorous training programs, and a culture of responsibility that permeates their armed forces. And there you have it, the top 10 countries in the world when it comes to having a lot of weapons, but also, hopefully, knowing how to use them responsibly. Of course, this list is subjective, And there are many other factors to consider when assessing a country's military strength and safety record. But hey, at least we can all agree that a world where countries are competing to be the safest, not just the strongest, is a world we'd all like to live in. So let's all do our part to encourage responsible behaviour, promote dialogue, and maybe, just maybe, convince these countries to invest in some really awesome peace treaties instead of more weapons. Thanks for watching our countdown of the top 10 countries in terms of weapon power and safety. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more informative content. And remember, if you see a world leader looking stressed, just offer them a cup of tea and a biscuit. It couldn't hurt, right?